What's going on, family? Demi Goddess will evolve coming at you guys with another video today. I hope everyone's feeling amazing out there, drinking your water, exercising, loving on you. Well, welcome back to Evolve, family, where we have daily conversations about real life situations that high vibe beings can face in this modern world. Some of the topics we discuss here are overcoming unique trials and challenges, spirituality, mental health, and healing. If this resonates with you, don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much. Well, today, family, I want to talk about, are they a distraction to your action? Problems versus solutions. Problems versus solutions. You know, I've come to a place in my journey where I truly believe that either a person, place, or thing is either adding value, they're bringing solutions, and right, they're adding to your life, or they're taking away from it, right? Either they're adding or they're taking away. People, places, spaces, and things. I truly believe we need to be asking ourselves that every single day, whether it's somebody we're interacting with, a place we're going, whatever we're doing. I think we need to always be taking inventory at this point in the journey. Is this adding value or is this a distraction to me? You know, I think that's kind of one of them things that help us to stay focused and on track, okay, on this ascension journey. Like, is this adding value? Is this in alignment with where I'm trying to go? You know what I'm saying? Just one of them little questions to ask, because once you realize, family, that, we kind of dealing with a lot of narcissistic spirits and paradigms and things like this, we can end up in spaces, places, and around things and people and things like this that just want to drain your energy and take away from you in some kind of way, right? Take away from your time, your energy, your focus, right? And next thing you know, you're not being productive, things not getting done, you distracted. You know what I'm saying? You're starting to feel bad. And I think it's one of them things, I've been finding myself doing that lately, just asking myself, is this a problem or a solution? Is this adding or subtracting from me? You know what I'm saying? Like, just in a conscious space, always asking myself those questions. Is this adding value or taking away? Is this a problem? Is this adding problems to my life or is it bringing solutions? And I think if we live like that, if we live in that space on a consistent basis, I think this is one of the ways that we can keep ourselves, in a place of personal power, in a high vibe and feeling good and doing good, right? Just like a little report card every day. Is this adding or is it taking away? You know what I mean? Because some people just bring problems. I know y'all know that. I know you know that by now. Like, some people just bring problems, right? And you be looking like, huh, everything was cool before you got here. All of a sudden, all of a sudden, it's just a lot of problems. You know what I'm saying? And we need to be conscious of this. It could be even environments or places we go. Is it adding value or is it taking it away? Is it a problem or is it a solution? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. I think we need to be conscious of these things at this point in time, to keep ourselves vibing high and feeling good, no matter where you are on this journey, family. I'm telling you, you find yourself going into work environments and you feeling bad after, you feel all drained. Ask yourself, is this really adding the type of value that I need in my life? Or do I need to make some changes? Am I feeling better when I leave this place or do I feel worse? You know, like, just checking in with our star player on a regular basis, I think can really like do wonders and keep us in a good space if we're conscious of it, because sometimes we just live in life, right? You're not paying no attention to these things. But the reality is, it can be really truly draining your energy on a regular basis and you won't realize it. So I've gotten into a habit myself of asking myself that question. Is this adding or is it taking away from me? Do I feel better or worse when I leave this place? Do I feel better or worse when I get around this person? Do they add solutions or do they bring problems? Just living from a more conscious space can make wonders and do wonders in our life. I truly believe so. Feel free to share your thoughts on this. Have you been conscious of the type of energies that you're entertaining or the places you go? You'll be surprised, you go certain places and you just feel bad after. You know what I'm saying? And so I was just thinking about this on today. This is one of the things that I think that can really help us to keep ourselves in a high vibe space. You see what I'm saying? See, I'm all about solutions. I love solutions. I don't really want to focus too much on the problem, right? If we talk about the problem over here, it's only to bring solutions and, right, to like kind of conversate about these things, but I'm always leaning more into the solution. You know what I mean? I find a lot of places just want to talk about the problems, but I really truly like to condition myself to always focus on solutions. Is it adding? Is it something that can bring some positivity into my life? Is it something that can help me and other people vibe high and feel good? Just living from that space, I truly believe is real inspirational. It brings a level of personal power, and inspiration to ourselves and others. You know what I mean? I even tune into other channels, and stuff that people really take the time to try to bring a higher vibrational frequency. You know what I mean? I think that's so important because there's so much negative energy here. I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but it's a lot of negative energy. Everywhere you turn around, there's some negative energy, but I think if we just keep cultivating this kind of positive vibe, and so we focusing on the problem, we creating more and more problems. And if we're focusing on solutions, well, then we're cultivating more and more of that. So I just wanted to drop this off. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you are focusing on the solutions on today, family, vibing high. You know what I mean? Feeling good, doing what it takes to keep your vibrational frequency at a tip top shape. It is so very important for you, for I, and the collective. I love you guys so very much. I appreciate you stopping by. Keep taking your power back from narcissistic people, spaces, places, paradigms. Okay? I love y'all so very much. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, whatever you do to support the community. And you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you're new here, join the family. This content is for chosen vessels, empaths, children of the Most High. If you've dealt with narcissistic people, narcissistic abuse, heavy spiritual warfare, this content is for you. Demi is here to encourage you to keep moving forward, inspire you to take your power back and heal the soul, and enlighten you on ways to do that. So if that sounds like you, join the family. We would love to have you here. I love you guys so very much, and you guys have a wonderful high vibe day. Okay? Bye-bye.